Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here, and welcome back to another video. Advent of Chaos is back, and on both accounts I'm actually in tier 5. Though on my main account, and that's a really special situation which you see in play over here right now, I am in tier 5 heroic 7, so by tomorrow, if everything goes well, and it's going well enough so far, we're going to actually be able to kill Raven and finish my first heroic 7 soul raid. So I first used Skinflant Sakomen against Enchantress, but I'm not gonna show you that fight because I also did that fight on the secondary account and there it went better, and it's kind of pointless to show you the literal same fight in 2 degrees of being well played or not well played, so we're just not gonna do that. But keep in mind that there was a Skinflant Sakomen used here previous to this team, and the fact that I did not do that well against this does not really matter with King, because I was gonna use 2 teams regardless. That and the League of Anarchy team, because the League of Anarchy team is useless against Raven. Oh no! Just realized something though. For the strategy that I was gonna use against Raven, to kill her, I kinda need Just Like Flash. Just Like Flash would have been with the Manta Raven team. Well, that's a problem for tomorrow. So for today, let's focus on this. Bro, that's actually a pretty big deal. But yeah, let's focus on this team right now. So I have Sword of Salvation at level 8 and on EPI to generate power and allow me to use the third special a lot more often. And I have the Dark Metal cards at level 6 on Harley and the Sword of Sin at level 9 on Just Like Flash. Just for the passive stats. Boy, it was a mistake with Just Like Flash in this team. But yeah, Enchantress, she's not gonna allow you to use Special 1 or Special 2, which is worse than taking no damage from them, because we got bosses like Just Like Aquaman who take no damage from them, but at the very least you can use the abilities, which I could have used the Harley Special 2 to stun, but it's okay, we still have the third special of EPI to stun, and look, Sword of Salvation is going to help me out a lot power generate in this one, but I'm still using this strategy to deal with Enchantress usually on my secondary account as well, even though it's going to be far less optimal. You can put something like a Power Girl in there to reduce the power cost, or an Atlantis to give you some power from time to time when you tag in. It is doable without Sword of Salvation, but indeed the Sword of Salvation is going to make my life far easier here. Also, this is the perfect tagging strat with this team. So we do the first part of the Harley combo in full, and then we go 3 hits into a mid combo tagging with DPI. We do as many hits as we can after the tagging and then block for a bit. And then you start special. You need to block for a bit, because if you don't block for a bit, then by the time you finish the third special animation, Harley will not be able to get in there, and you will lose some of the stun. Here I got hit, sadly. But it's fine, it's okay. Though it was a close one with EPI, not sure I would have been able to finish it. Could have been a little bit of a disaster there, but yeah. Moving on to the next fight, I have here Boss Shazam. And Boss Shazam is going to not allow me to heal, which is fine, I don't really care on this particular scenario about not healing. And at the same time is going to... what was he doing? Have armor. He has armor. He has fortified, but that doesn't matter for us here because we have Grodd, who's going to be able to reduce his defense with basic attack hits, and it's going to be a very smooth start of the game because we have Brainiac with Grodd passive, so he can power generate by hitting lethals, and then he also has the Sword of Sin, not allowing this dude to power generate at all, though Sword of Sin is really not a must here. It was for passive stats mainly, especially because I can reduce armor at Grodd, and Grodd will obviously have the Beta Club. But yeah, I could have definitely done a better job in the first part of this game, and that might have led to the result of this fight being a little bit worse, which we're going to get into a second. But yeah, first up we're going to get our max lethal stacks. Usually I'm done with this by the 2 minutes and 0.5 seconds in a more optimal scenario, but you can see that it's not the case here. It's gonna take us a little bit longer, and that a little bit longer is going to actually matter a lot. So yeah, 10 seconds more for this fight at the end would have meant a lot. So we get Grodd in here, we special 1 so we can then combo interrupt, and I'm not going to combo interrupt throughout the entire duration of this fight because it's going to be after 2 hits and not the most reliable thing in the world, so I'm just going to do the infinite combo. But yeah, this will decrease my damage a bit. Because when you do the normal combo, you're going to get more hits in per second, or per 10 seconds per minute, however you're on a cold, you're just gonna hit more. And our damage on basic attack hits doesn't matter that much. What matters is that we're not going to stack that much lethal attack damage, so we can get higher amounts of dot damage. And because of that, coupled with the fact that we missed a few seconds at the start, this is not going to be a one-shot, and that kind of sucks, because this guy is going to be left with some health, and the plan was that I need to have 3 teams available to fight 2 teams available to fight Raven. And it's all going to come down if I can one-shot this dude tomorrow with the Mr. Freeze team. And that's a very iffy scenario. Most likely I will be able to deal that 300 mil, but it's very iffy. So here we have Boss Black Adam, like, look guys, when I tell you that Raven can work without gears, and you're like, it's too hard, Sigvald, she needs gears or she'll die, bro, look at this fight. Just look at this fight. We have here Boss Black Adam, who's going to be notorious of being the best boss in the game at absolutely killing you. And I have a Raven with no gears who's going to die. We're actually going to lose some damage towards the end of the fight because she loses half health by blocking a basic attack hit from this dude. So if I can, and also missed the stun on Harley, that almost killed me. So if I can properly play Raven into this dude without having any gears and being 2 basic hits away from death without dying, then anybody can do anything. Bro, also 490k. I don't have a character on any of the accounts with any artifacts equipped. Not even Arkham Knight Batman has that amount of health, though he would have survived, I think, because of our defense. But yeah, we played this very slow. We need him in the corner, and we need to ideally tag him from a block with Raven to the point where his attack is in the air, so I make sure I don't tag Harley into him blocking, but without the attack actually hitting Raven. Because you'll see what happens if she blocks one hit, because that's not gonna be a thing in this one. So that leaves us a very, very, very small window of tagging over here. I think she blocked there. She took a merely 6k damage from that block, and let's see where she's at from almost full HP. Now, she was fine actually blocking that. I think he had a little bit less health, but yeah, that was 6k. It's okay, we're going to block more, because I can't do that perfectly. It's a little bit too much. But yeah, we have 5 stacks. Also, Harley's not gonna deal a lot of damage here because she doesn't yet have Epic Armor Pierce, and this dude is, so for some reason, also fortified because he just felt like also having high amounts of defense on top of everything else that he's able to do. You're even back in there. Another special one. So yeah, a lot of the Harley's hits are not okay. 8.9k from blocking that hit. Let's see where that puts Raven. In a second here, we're going to do 2 special 2s actually on this tag with Harley. We're dealing damage. If I had Armor Pierce, it would have been one shot. Okay, another special one. And look at where we are at in terms of health after blocking 2 hits. Nah, bro. She's just not gonna have a great time, and that's why we needed to be so careful at the start. If I block a full combo of this, man, Raven is like dying twice at that point. But yeah, I really wish I had the Armor Pierce on Harley, and I'm not that lazy. Bro, there we go, she blocked another hit, so she triggered the passive, and now no more Raven passive. Oh boy, that kind of sucks. Actually, I wish she got one shot there, because if she gets one shot, then you're not going to lose the passive stacks, and they would have stayed until the end of the bell. But yeah, that's as far as it goes for my Raven League of Anarchy team on this fight, and not too bad, if I might say so myself. Definitely not too bad. And this is the Kinflan Sakome fight that actually went well, because I used Nora Snowglobe in both accounts, trying to do as much damage in this fight, but on the main account I forgot something very important that we can do here. Let's just say it's gonna get a bit jumpy. We can do a little bit of an infinite combo against her while she's in the corner with the clones by spamming block into a jump. Block into a jump, though you have to be very, very on point with that thing. You have to be extremely on point with that thing, because if you do it too early, she might block. If you do it too late, she's going to use a special, because she can use a special after 3 hits, and she hits very, very fast. Hooray, it's extremely fast. So Superman is going to be tanked by Scarecrow because I didn't yet feel comfortable getting clones in there. Suckerfay getting back in there. Kinflan Suckerman getting back in there. Also, some clones died on the main account because for some reason, after she uses a jump attack, she's got a frame of invincibility. So if you try to swipe against her right after she uses a jump attack, that will straight up not work. It will simply not function, sadly. Another special in there. Not sure I did that. I think I was trying to buy some time until the last minute to get the clones to have as much power regen as possible, but by doing that I was aware that I was kind of giving up on doing all 3 special trees with both clones, because you simply don't have the time at that point. So I was like, okay, we're actually going all in. We're actually going to do our best here and go all in on this one. So, by the way, on this account I have a level 4 and level 3 chakra for the passive stats. And yeah, there goes the first clone of King. I can tank a special one with the clones. That's very important to know. I am able to tank one special one. But tanking that special one here will not allow me to block that many hits. And we're going to get jumpy here. Yet again, you have to time this very properly for it to work, so that she doesn't have enough time to do enough hits to do a special, or do enough, or not too early for her to block it. And yeah, we're going to die here because we simply can't block any damage anymore because we blocked that special one. But King's going to die here. That first clone got 2 of them in there. The second clone getting tagged in, and this one has the full amount of health. So in theory, you can get a perfect gameplay out of this one in case we don't mess up. And there we go, jump, block, jump, third special. There we go, and we have plenty of health at this point. And a little bit of a spoiler ahead of time, I'm going to manage to get the third special in there also. So yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Let me know how you're doing in Advent of Chaos, if you're happy that Advent of Chaos is back. And yeah, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe for more content like this. And all that being said, I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.